Well, I don't know if somebody slipped Thorazine on our water tonight or what, but to me, the tranquil reasonableness of this conversation is quite unreasonable. Um, a lot of things have changed as we've looked at this over multiple meetings, but one thing has not changed, and that is that this is and always has been the wrong place. Sunday night, I went up and down Exposition Boulevard in this area again, and it happened to be a weekend evening. Everybody was home, the lights were on, and I was really struck by how many households there are right across the street from this site. A member of the public asked, what happened to the Sawtell cement plant. We brought that up early on, and it was looked at, and we were told it didn't work. And then at one of the meetings in another part of town, I heard somebody testify that the developer who has his sights on that concrete plant happens to be willing to pay for a grade crossing across the Sepulveda Boulevard, which supposedly Expo didn't have to do, but gosh, as long as somebody will pay for it, that takes them out of possible problems and costs of doing that. I think what's happened here is that our city and our neighborhood, the Pico neighborhood, has the least political clout and the least economic clout, and they are getting stuck with something that they really don't deserve. And I just don't feel I can be part of a decision here that is based on denial. This is fundamentally wrong, and I think we have to come at it from that aspect. I'm thrilled that the paint shop won't be there, but the paint shop was dropped in a modified plan, and to go back and say, well, we're not going to give you the paint shop, isn't that wonderful, is like saying, well, we're only going to break one of your kneecaps, aren't you happy? What's going on that site with the new plan is actually an intensification of use, and that is the part that bothers me the most. I've heard nothing said tonight, although we heard about it at the last meeting, about the increase in the capacity of this yard from 30-odd cars to 50-odd cars. That is a significant intensification of use. That was not reported on in the draft environmental impact report. And I'm familiar enough with California Environmental Quality Act law to know that a significant increase of impact is supposed to be reported and commented on. And I am just not comfortable going ahead in this negotiation unless somehow in the motion that we end up making to direct our city staff to do this, we cover that issue.